Welcome to Tricia's Rose City Framing Podcast, where we explore the art, craftsmanship, and stories behind custom picture framing in East Texas. This show is hosted by Tricia Pottinger, owner of Tricia's Rose City Framing in Tyler, Texas. Each episode takes a closer look at what goes into preserving meaningful items, from family heirlooms to fine art. You'll hear real insights, practical guidance, and stories that highlight why quality framing matters. Let's dive in.
Every piece that comes through our shop has a story, whether it is a family memory, a piece of artwork, or something you simply want to protect for years to come. Today, we're going to talk through what it really means to frame something with care, intention, and craftsmanship. One question I think every community should ask is why local art matters. Here in Tyler, Texas, local art is not just something pretty to hang on a wall. It is one of the ways a community tells its own story. When you support a local artist, you are supporting someone who sees this area with their own eyes. They notice the light, the people, the buildings, the trees, the churches, the neighborhoods, and the little details that make East Texas feel like home. I truly believe art helps people slow down and pay attention. In a world where everything moves so quickly, a painting, a photograph, or a handmade piece can remind us that beauty still matters. We see that in custom picture framing all the time. Someone will bring in a piece from a local artist, and before we ever talk about the frame, they usually tell us where they found it and why it spoke to them. That story matters because the frame should support the artwork, not overpower it. Our job is to help choose materials, colors, matting, and glass that protect the piece while still letting the artist's work be the focus. A common question is, why should I buy local art instead of something mass-produced? My answer is that local art carries a connection that mass-produced decor usually cannot. When you buy from a Tyler or East Texas artist, you are bringing home a piece of someone's perspective, skill, and time. You are also helping keep creativity alive in the community. And that matters more than people sometimes realize. I have always believed people and relationships matter more than transactions. That is true in framing, and it is true in the local art world too. When artists are supported, they keep creating. When people value their work enough to display it properly, that tells the artist their voice has a place in the community. That is where custom framing becomes part of the bigger picture. Picture framing in Tyler, Texas is not just about finishing the edge of a piece. It is about giving that artwork a proper place to live. Sometimes people bring in art they bought at a festival, a gallery, or from someone they met locally. They may not know exactly what style of frame they want, but they know they want it to feel special and not look like something pulled off a shelf. That is where the design process becomes so personal. We look at the colors, the texture, the subject, the feeling of the piece, and the home or office where it will be displayed. Local art also makes a home feel more personal. You can fill a room with things that are nice, but when you hang a piece connected to Tyler, East Texas, or a memory from your own life, the room starts to feel like it belongs to you. I think about places like Rose City Art Gallery, the Edom Art Festival, and the local artists who keep showing up with work that reflects this region. Those spaces and events help people discover art that feels close to home. And oh my, when someone comes in excited about something they just found, that joy is contagious. They are not just asking us to frame paper or canvas, they are asking us to help preserve the feeling they had when they first saw it. That is why quality matters. If the artwork is worth buying, loving, and displaying, then it is worth protecting with the right materials and careful craftsmanship. The takeaway is simple. Supporting local art in Tyler, Texas helps preserve the creativity, memory, and character of our community, and framing helps give those pieces the care and presence they deserve. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me today on Tricia's Rose City Framing Podcast. If you have something meaningful you're thinking about framing, we would absolutely love to help you here at Tricia's Rose City Framing in Tyler, Texas.
Thank you for listening to Tricia's Rose City Framing Podcast. If you have something meaningful you're thinking about framing, Tricia and her team would love to help. You can visit Tricia's Rose City Framing at 214 Shelley Drive in Tyler, Texas, or reach out at 903-321-4060 to learn more about custom framing and preservation services. Be sure to subscribe for more episodes focused on craftsmanship, care, and preserving what matters most.